history, especially in music, is very important to have available and out there so people can understand where did the roots come from. Where did the origins of this sound, this style, this advancing through this fucking genre or genres is understood and put into practice? The amount of different styles and whatnot in this underground music scene, and one of the people that's doing that is the guest on this episode, sykosoundz1997. He has, quote, been keeping it under since 2009, and he is returning for the third time on the show. He also is one of the co-founders of Circle 5 Records, or co-CEOs, whichever, and he is just putting out some bangers on cassettes, really just, repressing some amazing tapes that haven't really, seen the light of day in a physical sense. So he's really doing some work in terms of documenting and making sure that these classic mixtapes are documented and put out there in physical form. And also he, quote unquote, does blog posts on his Instagram and talks about his sort of history behind it. Me and him talk, we're scholars, as we say in the podcast, so be sure to really just enjoy this episode if you're a fan of underground music. And once again, thank you sykosoundz for fucking joining the show. Welcome to the podcast here in Pollute Your Soul. We're here with sykosoundz1997. Thank you for returning. This is his third time on the show. We're going to be chopping it up about his record label, Circle 5 Records. He runs with some people, and also some other topics about underground music. And once again, thank you for returning.
Yeah, for sure. It's good to be here. It's been a minute, but it's dope.
Yeah, man, we're some scholars. Let's just say that we're some scholars about this shit. We try to keep the culture.
A lot of shit's changed.
Yeah, it is. It's always something's going on, and we try to keep the culture alive. That's what we're doing. This underground shit. That's what you do. And we're gonna talk about a lot of things. But what you've been doing recently is shining light on certain tapes, albums, whatever you want to call them, EPs, by repressing them and releasing them on Circle 5. Talk about how that kind of started, and how the process of doing that, and who you did it with too, because I know you did it with some people. It wasn't just you.
Yeah. So it kind of started probably back in fucking like March or something. I was moving out to Wilmington from Charlotte, and like we kind of had some shit in the works already, because the dude, I'm not gonna like give his exact member name, but he's in Five Finger Posse. He just wants to keep that shit lower key, but I've been homies with him for quite a while. Like, he was following me on my old account, like, and then I was homies with Trip already, but I really got tight with this dude, and I asked him to actually make me like a Rob Banks Calendars tape, and then he just like kind of had the idea of like making our own shit, and that's something that I wanted to do for a really long time, but I mean, I didn't really have the resources to do that shit, so we really wanted like Metro Zoo Raider Clan to start off, and so we decided to do that, and then he like brought me onto the label, because I wasn't even sure. I was like, am I on Circle 5 Records or some shit? He said, yeah, you were. So yeah, he brought me on, and we've been working with a lot of artists. We've had a little bit of like a hiatus, but we're doing a lot of in-house shit right now, but in the future we're gonna get back to doing some of the underground shit. We got a lot of placements, so it's hard to sort through it all.
Yeah, it's important to do in-house stuff too, because it kind of separates you from like just somebody who's grabbing somebody else's work and like doing something to it. I love that in-house shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of labels, they like to, I'll say, just like press a bunch of versions of the same fucking project, and it's kind of like a overkill at that point. Like the Space Ghost Perp stuff, that shit is so plain out since Tape House. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like we kind of want to mix it up and not do Space Ghost Perp shit specifically, because Raider Clan and Metro Zoo, that whole era has so much more to offer than just Space Ghost Perp.
Have you even done a Space Ghost Perp one?
No, we haven't done Space Ghost Perp. We did Raider Clan, we did Nell, and then we did a lot of Metro Zoo shit, like Proper Boys, Lofty, Zoo.
Yes,
and then we
Loft.
did, yeah, and then we did Iceberg Pimpin' by Slim Gorilla, and then we did, what else did we do? Hunter Trying to Kill Me by Curb. Shout out Curb, he's a cool dude. Shout
Yeah,
out Lofty too.
that was great. I remember when I saw the Curb one coming out, I was very excited. Yeah, Metro Zoo. Everybody always. Somebody just asked me to do a Metro Zoo documentary or something like that. Or because I was talking about how I was doing the Ruben Slick documentary, and everybody, I don't know. Some of my fans actually really like Metro Zoo, and always Nemesis always kind of tells me about like Metro Zoo and shows me videos of like people listening to him or some shit like that. Nemesis is he's on that shit.
Yeah, Nemesis, shout out him. He was showing love. He actually, I think, showed us Slick's new page and shit. But yeah, the money we got with like from the Slick drop, we gave to Slick to kind of get him on his feet a little bit, because he was dealing with some stuff at the time, so we were gonna give him money to help with that. And like basically like a majority of the money went to him. The rest went to cover like production costs and shit. So yeah, Slick was a cool dude. Chopped it up with him on the phone and with my partner. He's an interesting guy, but he's cool. I really like working with him.
Yeah, I everybody at Rascal Farkle or something like that.
Yeah, it's a very slick name.
Yeah. He's he's awesome. I've talked with him DMs back and forth. But you doing that with him was it meant a lot. And also Nemesis did some music videos around the time it dropped too.
Yeah.
That was like
we used them.
Good run, like that for him.
Mm-hmm.
Good moment for him. Also real quick, Nemesis is doing a deluxe version of their EP. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be out soon, everybody listening. What was the first one that you did for Circle 5? Let's go back to that.
Yeah, so my partner and I, we were like both talking about how we wanted Metro Zoo shit on tape since like 2010, 2011. Because as soon as I like discovered Metro Zoo, just crazy. I discovered Metro Zoo and Nas Gang and all that shit around the same time, 2010, and immediately I was like, oh shit, is there at least a CD of this shit out yet? Because the whole like internet underground shit was kind of new, and physical copies were still like a big thing with like CDs and CDRs, but there wasn't anything like that. And I'm like, man, I'd fucking kill for like a Metro Zoo physical. But my partner and I, our favorite like lofty project was Intimacy. Like Intimacy is such a perfect project, not only because it's like it fits so well together. It literally has like a fucking Space Ghost production. It also has a Lil Ugly Mane production on it too. So like we kind of knew that'd be a great thing for marketing, saying, hey, Perp has a beat on this shit, so does Ugly Mane. And yeah, and people are still like hounding us for Intimacy represses and shit. That's still my favorite thing we did. But yeah, so my partner was already kind of cool with Lofty through like underground connections and shit because he's a rapper. But we got the Lofty placement. He was cool with that, and then he like gave us the green light to do other Metro Zoo shit. And then yeah, so we pressed Intimacy, which was like that was crazy. We do all of our shit in house. That's why we don't have large numbers of tapes and why we price them so high because it's a fucking small business. We don't drop shit tapes. We don't order from duplication. It's all made individually, so we gotta cover the production costs and shit. Yeah. But yeah, so it took us like a couple months to get those tapes made, and then what he wanted from me too is to use my page to help like garner the hype and shit. And then we would do like collab posts. So we did it with the Lofty thing. And then we did a collab post with Lofty, which was like insane to me at the time. Like, I mean, it's still insane to me. But yeah, that post got a lot of love. Like NetArb commented on it. High C from RCB commented on it. Bexy from like fucking he's not GBC, but like Peep's friend commented on it and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that kind of like gave us a little hype. Then we moved to like Nell, and then yeah.
You went up, yeah. Nedarb is a fucking genius, yo. He's amazing. I love his stuff.
Yeah, shout out Ned. I didn't realize, bro. He like lived in Milwaukee and went to college where I went to college, which is insane. I didn't realize that, but that was nuts. He was hosting like Sesh Hollow Water Boys shows. One I went to in Milwaukee, he was hosting it, but I didn't know it was him. But he went by his like regular name, but he hosted like a Sesh Hollow Water Boys show at this like bunk ass warehouse in Milwaukee. And it was like early on and shit, but yeah, that was back in like what 2013, 2014 or some shit. But yeah, shout out Ned, fucking legend, honestly.
I feel like, did we talk a lot about like shows that you've been to in the last episode at all?
No, we didn't. But I can if you want.
Yeah, do you want to go there? Like what's the most what's the couple like most legendary like shows that you've experienced for this?
Yeah, so the two that I really loved the most. So back in like 2012-ish, I like got a plane ticket, went out to the West Coast. I was in high school working at Lids and shit, but I like followed Space Ghost Perp and Trash Talk on the West Coast when like Perp was cool with Odd Future and them. And you know, the most legendary one I've ever been to was that show he had at the Echoplex. And I posted like a little video or something on my story. It was like something that was recorded. It was put on it was like Mass Appeal or some shit. But I think Tape House used it in their rollout thing for Blackline Radio. But like the shit was insane. And then when he played Suck a Dick for 2011, the shit went so nuts. There's so many people there, dude. Like I got to meet Junko. I didn't get to meet Gaddafi, but that rapper Speak was there. Bro, it was nuts. I don't know. And then obviously Trash Talk. Trash Talk is legendary. Hardcore band, punk band. Shout out Lee Spieldman though. Dude is a legend. Yeah, so I did that one. And then I went to like the Lords of the Underground tour. So it had a Bones, Wolf, Chris Travis, Dirty Red, I think Grand Billy, Muff Lucid. He's G Lucid now. He's on Sesh, but shit, I'm trying to think who else. And Jay Green. And then I went to the BMW tour. Like I went to the show in Ann Arbor, and that show was sick. But yeah, so I've been to a few. That's all I did in high school, to be honest. That was my thing I did for fun.
Good. That's crazy. He had a BMW tour? I did not know that.
He did. Yeah, I think I posted the promo tour thing on my page a little bit, but yeah, he had one. It wasn't super long, but shit, that was so much fun. I miss those days for sure. Lots changed.
I mean, I would consider. I think I talked with you about this, but that's one of his best. That's like top 3 Perp in my opinion.
It's my favorite Perp tape.
Yeah.
Like, it was Blackland for a while, but then I just like I don't know, a couple years back, I like really listened to it, and I was like, this shit is so like cohesive. It all fits together. It's like perfect. Blackland was like definitely more of an underground one where it was like all these compilations. Like you just had like a JK the Rapper song on there, and then the Ugly Mane song, and then like the Stoner Gang shit. It was just like so all over the place, but that's kind of what made it unique.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. It was more of a curation of sounds than like a real mixtape. Yeah. BMW's more like an actual like album that has a tone and it has a and it's like mixed really well in my opinion. It actually is like technically on a technical level it works. My opinion though, like about the fucking Come and Get You Some, that is such a good sample chop. Like, oh my god, yeah. It's
he sampled a SWV on that shit, and that shit was fire, bro. And SWV is one of my favorite groups by far.
What else did he sample them on in the one with Chris Travis, where he's like with the organ and it's like
Yeah, wasn't that on the Versace EP, right?
Yeah, it's like 8 minutes though. It's like it's good though. It's really good.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about on BMW?
No, but it's not on it's what's it called? It's a Chris Travis beat and it's like anything you want. You know what I'm talking about? It's the same sample that he used in Come and Get You Some, but it's a Chris Travis song. Yeah. And it's
it's anything you want to do. That's what it is.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That was crazy though. That was a good sample flip too. One of my favorite sample flips of his is in. You were talking about how you're listening to Rob Banks, the All the Way Live. That is such a good beat. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a really good sample. I mean, bro, him and Rob were crazy. Like bend over like that. Or like Space Ghost Perp was doing that Webby thing where he's like Beyonce, like Trita.
Yeah.
That's literally a Webby song.
Nice, yeah. He's what's like what would you say is your favorite sample like that he's used and manipulated and done in a beat?
Well, I really like the Come Get You Someone. And then he like sampled a Barry White on the Mac Name Perp shit. Like that shit was fire. Trying to think what are some other ones I really like. Obviously, you know, I really like when he samples, trying to think of it. Oh yeah, like well obviously like the Sherelle shit from Friday. He had the Saturday Love song, and then obviously like the Late Night Tip shit. Shit. And then I mean, he also sampled Portishead, which is kind of crazy if you know who Portishead is. But he sampled it on like the Legend of the East Pyramid shit. That's one of mine. And then obviously the Godzilla sample's iconic, but the Portishead he sampled the what was it, Strangers on the Legends of the East Pyramids. That's my favorite. Portishead, crazy group, and only dudes really sampling them that I heard other than Perp, it was DJ Squeaky and Paul and Juicy.
Yeah. What's it called? He sampled Meshuggah. Do you know who Meshuggah is?
Yeah, the metal band. Yep.
I think he sampled him in Dark Angel's introduction for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You're right.
I remember that tape coming out. People kind of get it twisted though. That's what I want to talk about with you real quick is like a lot of the tapes that drop like aren't really the tapes. Like I don't know if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe explain a little bit more. What do you mean?
Like they're not the proper tracks on them. Like they just add shit in to get like sales.
Oh yeah. You're talking about like the Larry Bird season and the Dark Angel shit.
Yeah, I was like, I thought Dark Angels was like 11 minutes. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, both like Dark Angel and Larry Bird season were like 3 or 4 track EPs, but what is it? Dismiss Yourself kind of like revamped them, and he like added a bunch of Perk Lucy's and shit. Like for example, the on Larry Bird season, there's this track produced by Smokey called Aries Season, and that was supposed to be on like his original Black Lamb Radio 2 shit. That was supposed to drop in like 2014, but it never happened and shit. So yeah, like that one. And then he had some shit like Terror Gang was not on Dark Angels. Like
No.
That's a Lucy. That's a Lucy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And both of them had no features except for Larry Bird Season, because Larry Bird Season had Clout with a Clip 275 on that, who's also underrated, but that was like the only feature on Larry Bird Season. The rest of it is just Lucy's.
I think Larry Bird Season's better than Dark Angels. I like
yeah.
It's so. First off, it's a better mix. Let's just get there.
Yeah.
And also, but the tracks blend together. Like when Little Do You Know goes to the cloud, and then the cloud, like it's so well fucking done. It's insane. You said that one. Who's the dude on the cloud that you were talking about? What's his name again?
Clip 275.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have like an extensive discography. He was on Raider Clan, but yeah, his feature on there was sick. But when he just says like all about the clout, what the fuck you thinking?
Yeah.
It's great.
It's perfect. Yeah. Dodo is so underrated too.
Yeah, fact. Shout out Doe. He followed me. Yeah, his whole shit is so fire. Like underrated. I listen to like Century of a Raider to this day.
Yeah.
Like it's a good underrated. And that's what we're trying to do with like the Circle 5 shit, is give attention to like other Raider Clan members, because I mean, I'm not trying to like gatekeep, but I mean, I gatekeep a lot. I talk shit a lot. I'll say it. But like it's like people will call themselves Raider Clan fans, but then they only know like Space Ghost Perp, Chris Travis, and Evil Wolf, and like the big name artists, instead of like all the second and third generators who that's what we're trying to do too. Obviously Nell's a big Raider name, but you know, Nell isn't like Denzel Curry or Chris Travis.
Yeah, he's close, but not quite. He's close. You know.
Yeah, Nell, in my opinion, Nell and Grand Millie have like the best bars on Raider Clan. Like both of those dudes can rap so good. And like so many people bite Nell, like Puya is just like a
white Nell.
Yeah, exactly. And like no shade at Puya, but like he's just Nell. To me, this is my opinion. I know other people might not share it, but Puya is just Nell to me, because I was hearing Nell before I ever heard of Puya, and then all of a sudden he was doing these videos with this scrawny white kid, and I was like, who the fuck is this? It was like, oh, it's Puya.
Yeah, I love Puya, but like, you know, Nell is definitely more like creative. Let's just say that, you know, with what he does. And
yeah, Nell is very like authentic with like talking about his struggles or like the street life, and you know, he's lived what he raps about, which a lot of people in the underground have not at all. So it's dope to hear authentic stuff.
Who was I talking to about that? I was with Dreddy Franks. We were talking about fucking people. We were talking about. Well, I talk about this with a lot of people. Cosplay rappers.
Yeah. I talk shit about that all the time on my stories. There's so like, listen, I'm not like a street guy at all. I'm a normal ass dude, but I don't rap about stuff. I'm not a rapper. I don't claim shit that I don't do.
What's it called? We were Dead Hippie and I. There's this amazing segment. We're talking about dudes from like white dudes from Russia, like saying the N-word in their songs.
Yeah,
that shit's so
funny. Yeah. Like, I mean, I'll name drop because I want people to know this, because it's not okay. So there's this guy. His name is DJ Underworld or something. He's like out in like I don't know, Eastern Europe somewhere, but this dude is dropping the N bomb on his shit like he's a black dude, and I'm like, you can't say that, man. I think I commented that, and his argument was like, I'm Slavic, we were enslaved, so we get to say that. And I was like, that's
No.
not how it works. That's not how it
No.
works. But all right, you know, if you want to say it and feel the repercussions, that's on you, player. I'm not. I'm not gonna. You know.
It's funny. It's like Jesus, man. Like let's. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I did that with Dead Hippie. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. And he was like, Nah, we gotta talk about it, bro. Like it's not. It's it's important.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of, it's just so stupid. And it's the whole it's almost as bad as like the people that fake it to sound like Memphis rappers and shit like that. And I don't know who's an example. I don't want to say anything. That's what I don't know. I feel like it'd be scary to say an example, but I know someone in my head,
Yeah. So I won't like name drop, but there's like artists that are really big on TikTok,
Right.
and their whole label kind of blew up because of it. Where they live in a country where you can barely own like a 38, but he's rapping about like owning AR-15s, and I'm like, you would get a 20-year prison sentence in your country if you owned an AR-15. I'm not gonna say who because I mean I respect everybody and I'll let them do their thing, but it's important to talk about it because cultural appropriation is a real thing, and there's a fine line between appreciation and appropriation.
Yeah. like the Drake shit. I was making the joke with somebody about Drake has unlocked the infinity stones of every language and culture he's rapped.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, one thing I can say about Drake though, like people who get up in arms about him sampling Memphis stuff, they have no ties to Memphis, but Drake's dad is from Memphis. Drake has direct ties to Memphis. So he has more of a right to do it than half the people in the underground. So
yeah, like he spent so it's like he spent every summer or something like that at his uncle's or his dad's in Memphis for like 3, and he would he has this one song like "And Look What You've Done" where he talks about his uncle and how he stayed there, and and there's this line where he's like everybody wearing puffy jackets like Yo Gotti and E Mag or some shit like that. And he's like, and I figure out that's what I want to be. He's like, he was like a big fan of Yo Gotti, and I think he even met Yo Gotti like when he was pretty like on Degrassi. Like he like met him in Memphis and shit. Like he it is kind of like I think he does have a right to do it. What's that story of him where he's I don't think he has. I don't know if I don't like the drill shit he does. I think that's stupid. I'd rather hear him do Memphis shit than drill shit. Like drill shit is like shut up, Drake. Like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. That's true. When Drake raps about like gun talk and stuff, it's kind of like that the TikTok rapper I referenced, where it's like you can legally not own guns like that in your country, my guy, but. Hey, he's people say he's not for the culture. I don't really listen to Drake, but he's definitely more for the culture than the people who criticize him, I'll say. Like, he got the Project Pat feature. DJ Paul offered to produce for him. Like, his dad is Dennis Graham, is a well-known musician from Memphis. So he's got more of a right to it than the people who I think criticize him. Now, if it was like DJ Paul or a Memphis artist saying it, okay, that holds weight. It does.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, it's like I honestly, it's good because it helps people kind of like hear like, oh, what's my head is spinning, or what's the song Out There by Project Pat that he used in Look Alive, and
yeah.
It helps people kind of look into it. Another thing I was thinking we could talk about real quick is let's educate the youth real quick about their history, because we're talking a lot about Memphis and history, but let's circle to the mid 2000s. Who do we find in the mid 2000s that kind of started this underground wave?
Hollywood Jay Green.
Black Teflon.
Yep. Black Teflon. Yeah, that's. I will tell people my biggest inspiration for everything I listen to and do is Black Teflon. Obviously, you know, I got the Raider Clan tattoo. Raider Clan has played a huge role in my life, but Black Teflon really brought me to the Memphis revival shit. I was already growing up listening to Memphis music and shit, but Black Teflon really mixed like sampling the Memphis with like the modern trap beats and 808s and shit. You know, the shit you heard like 10 years later with like the Suicide Boys or Bones or Sesh All the Water Boys. Yeah, but yeah, and even like Raider Clan too, you know, it all started with like Black Teflon.
I also think what's important about what he did is he got the cosigns too. Like he did it with the people that were like, you know, like
around those like let's go to his albums or some shit. But like on his first album, he's like doing shit with a fucking Gangsta Pat and shit. It's like
he was signed to T-Rock's label. If you know who T-Rock is,
I don't. Who's that?
So he did a lot of features with like 3-6 Mafia back in the day. He was signed to HCP for a little while. He's from Atlanta, but he was like affiliated with the Rock Solid label and shit. But yeah, so he has features from everybody imaginable.
Hold up.
Like,
she did a song with Jelly Roll. That's crazy, yo. Jay Green did. He did a song with Jelly Roll. Hold up. That's crazy, yo.
He did. That's on the shit that he produced for fucking Slim Duncan from Brick Squad too. It's like he produced a song with Juicy J and Wiz Khalifa. Like the shit is nuts. But yeah, so Jay had all those cosigns and he produced an entire Coop Syndicate project.
Yeah.
A Murda and Roommate, which is low-key my favorite Coopster project. He produced that whole thing. And he's got like the features from Lord Infamous, Paul, Juicy, Project Pet. On Fuck Mainstream, he has a 2 Chainz feature. Like he networked.
He did.
Before he even joined Raider Clan, by the way, too, which is insane. Years before he joined Raider Clan.
Yeah, that's one of the things where it's like I mean, Perp Disney really doesn't affect you at all, anybody at all, but that was just like, he was probably just like, when Perp dissed him, he was like, okay, I don't care. Like, he ended up getting way more famous after Perp dissed him and he left. Like, he did not need Raider Clan. Like, you know, like, he ended up, honestly, I would argue Schema was very influential. I don't think it was as influential as Raider Clan, no doubt about that. But I honestly, there is a sweet spot for Schema Posse that I have, and I think a lot of people do have. And I'm thankful that Jay Green did that.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, you're right. Jay Green already had Motion before he joined Raider Clan. I think the Raider Clan thing just, like, amplified both Perp and Jay. But, yeah, so I know with the diss stuff, like, they did it jokingly back in the day. Like, the first the first Space Ghost Perp diss he made, that wasn't, like, an actual serious one. But then the On Wax one on the Paradox, that was for real. But you could see how he was like actually going in on that one, calling Perp gay. He referenced Gangstalicious. He said that Perp was a pedophile and he was just being manic on Twitter. So that one you could tell was more serious. But the first one, it was like kind of a lighthearted, jokey diss. But,
yeah.
Man, that was an era. I missed that. Sorry, I like just rant about things because I have so much to talk about.
Yeah. Jay Green, his production is really good too for other people. Like, what's it called? Let 'Em Burn by Suicide Boys is dope as fuck. That shit with Denzel's really good. He does really good, like, trap metal, melodies, not trap metal, you know, but, like, melodies that are, like, very, like, with the organs and the Lex Luger type of shit. He even has some stuff with Lex Luger as well. Pet Cemetery. Honestly, if you're an underground fan, everybody listening to this, I would implore. I don't fucking know what implore means. I don't know why I said that, but not 9mm, but Pet Cemetery. Song Pet Cemetery. DJ Killer C, G Low-Key, Cursed, and Mystified. What?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, Cursed has always been kind of cool with Raider Clan. Like, that's how I discovered Six Set and shit. It was like, I want something else that sounds like Raider Clan, and Cursed, especially early Cursed, was just Raider Clan. Yeah, so Cursed, I like gravitated towards like Cursed and Six Set and Baker and them like in 2013, 2012 because, well, Cursed was working with like this collective that was affiliated called Batcave, and Batcave had Killa C, DJ JT, Denzel's brother, Soldier Mook, Daffy Boy, Jarvis. There's some other dudes. There's a lot, but he was working a lot with Daffy Boy in particular, and Daffy Boy's hard, and that's kind of what gravitated me towards there. And then like obviously JT and Killa C were early members of Six Set, so yeah, Cursed. I gravitated towards him, not just because of that, but you know the thing with Ramirez and Bones, that also like really cemented me into like the Six Set stuff. But yeah, I gravitated towards them because they sounded like Raider Clan, and you know they really kind of perfected the sound. The early stuff is very Raider Clan-esque, but yeah.
I would say they like Doom Shop and Six that kind of perfected what a lot of people were trying to do. But there's a lot of different things. What you were saying, this is an opinion I used to draw around. And I'm not taking credit for this opinion. I think a lot of different people have this opinion. Is that fuck mainstream is the best example of what funk can be.
Yeah, I would agree. Because it's like, it has the biggest like Memphis twinge to it out of all the Raider Clan projects, because every single track is Memphis. And the only ones that aren't, it's like Brick Squad, Lex Luger type of stuff, like Money and Marijuana, Cocky, and Pop Beans, like all those stuff. All that stuff is like very Brick Squad, Lex Luger. But the rest of it is so Memphis, it's insane. I mean, I didn't find out Jay was from Atlanta till like 2012, 2013 when he dropped Fuck Mainstream. I always thought he was from Memphis, but he's from Atlanta.
Yeah. But I'm looking at this now. Hypnotize, and then From the South is fucking... Wow, that song is... And then, the one with Lil Champ Flay.
Yeah.
I love how shitty the mixing is in it. He's like, I only want the head, cuz.
Yeah. And he goes like, yo.
Yo. Yeah, that shit is so bass, dude.
Yeah, he's like Nipsey Hussle. I'm 10 toes. 10 toes.
10 toes down.
10 toes down. Yeah. I love it.
That shit. Oh my! I used to play that like to piss my friend off on the way to school because I'd have to give him rides to school. I played that shit and he would like always like, you know what I'm saying, that shit was so funny. But back on I wanna say something really funny that I think you'll think is hilarious. Guess who's the second top scholar on Jay Green's Genius?
Who?
Yes.
You?
Suicide Boys.
Oh, yeah. Well, Scrim was a fan of Jay.
But if you look at it, yo, it literally has him as top Jay Green scholars. Number 2 is Suicide Boys, verified account. I find that so funny to me. And it furthers your point that you make about them.
It's
hilarious.
But you know, they're inspired by nobody, apparently. Not even the people they sample. But no hate to the Suicide Boys. I love them. Hopefully, I'm not messy. Yeah, I respect them. Definitely kind of like fallen off the Suicide Boys train post Eternal Grey, but I mean, good for them though. They're really up there now, which is dope to see.
Yeah. What's it called? What would you, besides fuck mainstream, like what of his new stuff of Jay Green would you say you're a fan of?
So, are we talking pre-Raider Clan or post?
Like last 5 years.
Last 5 years? I mean, you know, all his singles are really dope now, but I guess the last 5 years, the Toff EPs, those are all fire. And then, you know, the Play EP, because that has Move on it. I'm trying to think too. Play EP, and then definitely I would say The Pendulum is good. Raw, 23, that one's fire. The Business Forecast. I know I'm just listing them all, but they're all fire. And then I'm trying to think what else I like.
The Kick
I think
Door.
those are the big ones. Yeah. The Vor is really good because that has a Grab the Gauge on it with C to 6 and Kill a C. That shit's fire. Man, 23. I highly recommend 23. That shit's good. But yeah, probably my favorite new era Jay Green stuff. It's not the Business Forecast, because that's a song, but Azazel is probably my favorite. Azazel and like the Toth series.
Toth, yeah. Let me see what's on that. Gully Up, yeah. Yeah, that shit's crazy, yo.
Yeah, Fuck Your Click is on there.
Yeah.
Fuck Your Click is fire.
The Paradox is good too, with Lil Unknown.
Yeah, the Paradox is good. Yeah, I do like the Paradox. Damn Jay Green on Toth. Yeah, because the Paradox obviously has like the On Wax shit, Lil Unknown. I'm trying to think what are some other ones I really like on there. The Handle's pretty fire. Shit, what else? I'm trying to think. The Handle. And then he has like what is it? I really like Schema God. That one's fire. The Lower Key. So yeah, all those shits are fire. But the Lil Unknown beat is insane.
It was sampled in Bringin' Hell by 901 Kruger, and I remember hearing it, and I just almost fucking ejaculated, yo. Like, I was like, ah!
Yeah, shout out Kruger. Kruger's dope. He definitely deserves more love. He's one of my favorite artists right now. He's probably my favorite from Memphis other than Chris Travis. But Chris Travis is always going to be my favorite new era one. That's just not going to change. But yeah, Kruger is insane. His new stuff, it's like really perfectly blending the Witch House and Memphis shit. It's so great.
It's also consistent. Like not a lot of people can like. He's been so consistent. Like it's hard to match up with like his work ethic right now. And I did that essay on his 3 latest drops before the Dwell So Deep one, and it's just so well done. Everything he's doing. And we've talked about it. You know, he loves. He's a fan. He's a fan. He reads the articles, guys. I'm not lying here. He needs to get on the show. And if he ever does get on the show, I'm bringing Sykosoundz with me to interview him. But thank you for coming on the show, Sykosoundz. Do you have any more announcements about Circle 5 or your account where you post your collection of memorabilia before we wrap this up?
Yeah, so the collection account is going to be more of the same stuff, but Circle 5, we got some big features like big artists from Memphis. Big artists from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got to say because labels be copying out here, so I'm not going to say shit. But
yeah,
you got some big Memphis and Raider Clan shit, we'll say that.
Yeah, it's like you do one thing and then everybody's going to do the next one. So we got to... This is when gatekeeping is important, okay, guys?
Yeah, got to keep it on the low key for sure.
Yeah.
G Loki. Shouts out G Loki. Anyways, but yes,
We're gonna have the links in the description to sykosoundz1997 and also Circle 5 as well in the description. And once again, thank you so much for joining the show for another episode.
like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace out.